Have you seen one of these big babies rumbling down the streets of your city, your town, your neighborhood? Well, if you haven't yet, chances are you soon will. Welcome to Liberty News TV. I'm Norvell Rose. These are not pictures taken on the streets of Iraq or Afghanistan. No, these shots come from the highways and byways of America, the good old USA, where it certainly appears that local law enforcement is gearing up big time for, well, more than the usual crime fighting. The evidence is clear and compelling. Local police and sheriff's departments, as well as the Federal Department of Homeland Security, they're arming up, getting more, bigger, heavier military-style equipment. In the minds of many, it's a disturbing trend representing the militarization of America, the creation of a police state. For some time now, we've reported on DHS acquiring hundreds, if not thousands, of these MRAPs, mine-resistant, ambush-protected vehicles. They're described as heavily armored fighting vehicles, whose design purpose is to withstand IEDs, improvised explosive devices. They also provide occupants with protection from ambushes, including .50 caliber hits to bulletproof glass. So federal protectors of the homeland have their heavy armor. Now more and more local police and sheriff's departments are getting in on the act, acquiring their own MRAPs, essentially for free. Courtesy of the United States Department of Defense, cops from sea to shining sea and all across the fruited plain have lined up for their DoD handouts. Army surplus, don't you know? Military-grade combat equipment. 20-ton behemoths built for about $500,000 each, given away, free of charge, to cops and sheriffs and other uniformed law enforcement types dedicated to serve and protect. Over the years, billions of dollars worth of military surplus has been donated to local law enforcement. But recently, what's coming to Main Street America from America's war-fighting machine has been bigger and badder, more mean-looking and intimidating than ever before. Reports say that recently, some 165 of these MRAPs have been claimed by local police and sheriff's departments all over the place, not just in densely populated urban areas where heavy-duty crime is a real problem, but also in small towns, even in resort communities. Boise and Nampa, Idaho, High Springs, Florida, Hamburg Village and Albany County, New York, Currituck County, North Carolina. The Ohio State University campus police got one, saying they would use it to provide a police presence on football game days. You know, those tailgate parties can really get out of hand. Military officials say that police in various locales, eager for their own MRAP, have joined this arms race, jumped on board the war wagon, putting in requests for an additional 700 of these battlefield beasties. And while a growing number of organizations, including the ACLU, express concern about this escalation, the militarization of America, the local recipients of the battlefield armor claim it can be a very good thing. That because the bad guys are better armed, they need to be better protected. And that the shock and awe value of an MRAP rolling up to a tense incident can actually help diffuse the situation and prevent bloodshed. So the MRAPs go rolling along. And as we said, if you haven't yet seen one of these big babies roaring past your car, you probably soon will, letting you know that local law enforcement is ready to serve that warrant with real muscle, to break up that lover's quarrel with absolute authority, ready for that domestic terrorist IED attack or any other military-style confrontation. That is Liberty News TV for today. I'm Norvell Rose. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you right back here next time.